Welcome to Central Valley Wedding and Special Events. I'm Shara Roderick, and I think when you plan a wedding, one of the most stressful things is making sure you look absolutely perfect. And that is where Gianna Fry steps in. Hi, Gianna.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So you style hair, which is, for me, a very tricky thing, but it sounds like you're wonderful at it.
I really enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun.
How did you get started with that?
I honestly have always kind of had the niche for styling hair, and then I just kind of realized I'm kind of good at it, and then I've just been kind of rolling with it since then.
Very nice. Have you always done bridal hair, or did you start in a salon?
I kind of started with proms and updos and that kind of thing, and then I got asked to do my first wedding, and then from there it just roller coastered into what I'm doing now.
Wow, and you are so busy too.
I am. It's been such a whirlwind, but it's been so fun. It's been really busy.
Yeah, you were telling me before we started filming that you were having people contact you for next year.
Yeah, for the beginning of spring and summer of next year. I saw 2018. I was like, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
They just know that you have excellent work and they know they need to book you.
I guess.
How do people go about getting started with you to do their hair? Do you do a trial?
Yes, yeah. I try to always encourage doing a trial just because it gives me a chance to get to know the bride, her personality, what exactly she's looking for. So therefore the day of, it goes very smoothly and everyone's happy.
What's good for a bride to bring in for that trial?
I like to have them bring in a veil if they're having a veil, or
sense.
Flowers. You know, it doesn't have to be the exact thing that they're going to wear the day of, but hair pieces or ideas, pictures of their dress. That's also a big thing too. If they have a nice, beautiful open back, we like to go off of that, in their style of their whole wedding alone.
That makes sense. Making sure that it all is themed correctly and complementing each other. And I'm sure Pinterest helps quite a bit as well.
Oh yeah, it always starts with Pinterest, no matter what, and which is kind of nice too. They come in with a picture, and then we can snowball from there. It's well, maybe you want this, and they're like, oh yeah, that's what I want, so.
Absolutely. How far in advance do you usually do a trial?
I would say around 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
I like to do it a little closer to the wedding, not a year in advance, because things change. They could have one idea, and then as the months go on, they're like, you know what, maybe I want my hair down or up or whatever it is.
Right. We always change our minds.
Yeah, right? And even day of it happens too. They're like, we did our trial. I changed my mind. I want this. I'm like, perfect, let's do it.
You make it work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And do you take care of just the bride or the whole party?
Normally the whole party. I mean, the bride to me is the most important. Of
course,
the whole bridal party, including moms. Sometimes I've had aunts and flower girls and the whole deal. Yeah.
Now, I was just in a wedding this past weekend with 8 bridesmaids.
Oh my gosh.
If you had 8 bridesmaids, would you be doing it all yourself?
It depends. Normally around 6 to 7, I bring one of the girls at the salon who are all super helpful to me. They'll come out and we'll do it all together. So it's a little smoother, you don't have to worry about time crunch or anything like that.
That's great that you have that resource to pull from the salon.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Awesome.
Always.
How do people typically get in touch with you?
Mostly through my Instagram. I have a lot of people reach out through Instagram, email, or text message.
Okay.
So mostly those.
And Instagram is probably a great way to sort of see your style.
Yeah, exactly. So they can, get a look of, I try to Instagram a lot of my work, so people can kind of see what I do, what my style is, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And I know we were just saying you're very busy, but how far in advance do you recommend people get in touch with you?
I recommend at least a few months in advance. If it's the busier months, September, October, April, March, those ones I would try to do as soon as possible, because the Saturdays, it's crazy. They just book up so fast.
They're popular times for weddings.
They are. I feel one weekend and 10 people get married that one weekend, so.
Yeah. Do you ever do more than one wedding a weekend or a day?
It kind of depends. If it's local and a few girls here, then I could rush over and go to another wedding. But if it's out of town, then it's hard to
it's not happening.
commit. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. And I like to give the bride, if they book me, my full attention for the day too. I don't want them to feel oh, I'm rushing to another wedding, so I have to hurry up with them. I like to give that full attention to.
Yeah, that's so important.
Yeah.
You want to be the princess on your day.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, and it's great to be pampered as well. Have someone to be there and not have to stress about doing your hair yourself.
Absolutely.
That's so awesome. Well, Gianna, thank you so much for joining me today. It was great to have you here.